Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the special board meeting of Dundee Township. I call this meeting to order at 7:01 p.m. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Day.
Here.
Trustee Drake. Here. Trustee Fixmer.
Here.
Trustee Harney.
Here.
Supervisor Shaw.
Here. Thank you. We now have a quorum. Please rise for Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The next item on the agenda is public comments.
We have Jarrett Sanchez.
We ask that you please state your name clearly and limit your comments to 3 minutes.
Jarrett Sanchez, I know everybody here. I just wanted to speak a little bit on the 708 levy. I know that will be discussed as part of the levy discussion tonight. I've been telling people for the past couple of years now that the mental health board is building capacity. Asking for the same levy every year, even though not all the money was able to be spent for various unintended reasons, but telling people, some that were opposed, some that were in favor of the mental health board, that we're building capacity. And eventually we're gonna need a bigger budget, just because I'm aware of the actual need in the township. So that being said, I'm gonna be kind of contradictory and ask you tonight to consider leaving the levy where it's at one more year. The reason being, obviously, there's been some tax objections that have come in. I'm not exactly sure if that is a coordinated effort or not, but in any case, based on the technicality of the law, there is an issue of concern there if you were to raise the levy. So I don't think that it's really in our best interest to do that this year. That being said, based on the large increase in requests that we got this year for the grant program, not we, but the mental health board, there definitely will be a need for an increase in the budget and the levy next year. So people who are opposed to the mental health board having a larger levy just have to understand the actual need in the township is greater than where the current financing actually is. I know we had a 3-year projection that showed the spend down that is going to occur over the next couple of years, given the programmatic requirements that are coming in. And there's only going to be a growth in that as well. So many agencies have said they want to see the mental health board mature a little bit, prove the concept that their grant program is successful and running smoothly, and more people will be interested in applying for larger and larger amounts as well. And that will be based on needs. It won't be based on the desires of some organization looking for money. It's all need-based. So that's really my main point. I know there is a lot of contention with the mental health board right now, but I think realistically we have to look at what is best for it. There are 3 seats that are not filled right now. And with the potential that a 4th seat could be vacated, that would essentially deactivate the mental health board, which is not in the best interest of anybody in this township. So I would just ask for a little pause on some of the conversations going forward about removing members and really focus on filling seats on the board to keep the daily business going of that board, because the work is so important, and I think you all agree. Mm-hmm. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jared. Mark Avlar.
Good evening and Merry Christmas. Mark Avalar of Algonquin, Illinois. I'm a retiring member of the Dundee Township Mental Health Board as of through next Wednesday, and looking forward to enjoying retirement with my wife in the coming year. Now, why are we here? December 26th, 2025. Well, the special agenda says there's 2 levies to approve, as well as an amendment to an existing agreement. But a question has to be asked, wasn't this supposed to be done on December 17th, the date of the regular meeting in December? I ask as the trustees go into discussion and into discussing the ordinances, that question is asked so the general public can know why are we meeting why are you meeting the day after Christmas to discuss a levy that should have been passed on December 17th? I'm sure there's an explanation, but please make sure it's public for the record so the public can hear this. As Mr. Sanchez also pointed out, something that's not on the agenda for tonight is the appointment of mental health board members. There are 2 terms expiring next Wednesday, as well as a resignation that took effect for a term through the end of 2027, and those seats need to be filled. How that's going to be filled is up to the supervisor, and I have not seen anything posted how to fill the unexpired term, nor have I seen any full list of all of the candidates who applied to be on the mental health board. That's not meant to be a secret. It's meant to be open and shared with the public, so the public will know who is trying to be on this important board, the mental health board. We're still reached a point, we're getting to maturity, and the 4 members that are there now, Mr. Connell in the audience, President Pro Tempore Harney's leadership, will get to over that last step to be really mature. But there are 3 spots open, and hopefully, I know you can't do it tonight because it's a special meeting and a very restricted agenda, but very soon it's explained to the community when are those seats going to be filled. Obviously, the supervisor appoints, the trustees give advice and consent. And if there's any misinformation out there, I'm going to kill it right now because we had this checked. The mental health board, according to Mental Health Board's counsel, it is not a case of members stay on the board until their seats are filled and their successors qualified. That does not apply to the mental health board. Should the township attorneys say differently, then I would hope that the councils will confer, because right now it's important that all of us obey the law. And I know my term ends on Wednesday night, 11:59. It's been an honor to serve. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Did a good job.
Would anyone else like to address the board at this time? Okay, I would like to close this portion of the meeting. Next on the agenda is old business. First, I'm seeking a motion to approve ordinance 2025-03, an ordinance levying taxes for all town purposes for Dundee Township, Kane County, Illinois for the tax year of 2025, collectible in 2026, as presented, and to determine the taxes to be levied for Dundee Township for tax year 2025 as following. General Town Fund, $1,790,850.00. General Assistance Fund, $100,000.00. Mental Health Services, $500,000.00, for an estimated total tax levy of $2,390,850.00. Is there such a motion?
I'll motion.
Second?
I'll second for the sake of discussion. The numbers don't match. The last number that you said, I have 2,365,000, not 68. Their numbers were slightly different. What is the correct number? Yeah.
It's 2,365,800. So 2,365,800 is the total. So the total was just incorrect
Okay.
On
on
Tom's?
what I gave you. So that's why we trust Tom to do math and not me.
Okay, so,
So we could do a friendly amendment. So if Trustee Day and Trustee Harney agreed to the amendment with the total amended as $2,365,800.00. We can get a friendly amendment on that
Yep,
and then a vote.
I'm good.
Thank you.
Pain in the ass that I am.
Well, that's good.
Okay, so the motion is made by trustee Day and seconded by trustee Harney. Is there any further discussion? So it's 2,300,000.
365.
800.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Day?
Yes.
Trustee Drake?
Yes.
Trustee Fixmer?
And it's
Yes.
approved as
Trustee
amended.
Harney?
Yes.
Supervisor Shaw?
Yes. So the motion carries and it's approved as amended. Okay, now I'm seeking a motion to approve ordinance 2025-04 and ordinance levying taxes for all town purposes for the Dundee Township Road District, Kane County, Illinois, for the tax year 2025 collectible in 2026 as presented, and to determine the taxes to be levied for the Dundee Township Road District for tax year 2025 as follows. General Road and Bridge Fund, $1,990,475.00. Insurance Fund, $50,000.00. Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund, $30,000.00. Social Security Fund, $35,000.00. Equipment and Building Fund, $200,000.00, for an estimated total tax levy of $2,234,475.00. Is there a motion?
I think you're looking at the,
Yeah, the numbers are not right.
Yeah, those aren't right.
They're not right.
Can I see?
Yeah, you go.
I made a couple adjustments on this.
No, it's okay. You get it right.
No, they're all different.
No, I'm saying it's okay that it's good we catch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's good, we got it. Yeah,
The one that
so
I
strike
This
that,
one?
read these numbers.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so general.
The total
Okay.
is more.
So we'll read it again, yeah, we went down and up in a couple spots, so it's
Okay.
fine, and we got the right ordinance here.
All right.
The right ones have been updated with the proper date. So the proper numbers here, I'll read them.
Okay.
So for the general road fund, it's $1,858,000.00. For the insurance fund, it would be the same at $50,000.00. For the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund, it would be $33,000.00. For the Social Security Fund, it would be $38,000.00. And for the Equipment and Building Fund, it would be $220,000.00 for a total of, do you have the second page?
It's right here.
Oh, this one?
I think I have the-
Here.
For a total of $2,199,000.00.
Okay, is there a motion?
I'll motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, the motion is made by trustee Day and seconded by trustee Fixmer. Is there any further discussion? Okay, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Day?
Yes.
Trustee Drake?
Yes.
Trustee Fixmer?
Yes.
Trustee Harney?
Yes.
Supervisor Shaw?
Yes. Okay, the motion carries and the ordinance for 2025-04 is approved as amended. Okay. Okay, the first item of new business is the approval of amendment to license agreement with Binney Road Investments LLC. Counselor, would you please provide a report?
Sure, and I will be brief. So this item is an amendment to an existing agreement between the township and a company called Binney Roads Investments. Binney Roads Investments owns and operates a horse farm, or really a quarantine business. So they used to operate out of the Arlington Heights racetrack. So when horses come in from out of the country, they need to be quarantined. So that's what this organization does. It's right next to the township's property off Binney Road, and they wanted access off of the township's road to get in to their property. So I think just probably about 3 years ago or so, we drafted the license agreement. What it does is it licenses use to this company of the portion of the private road up until where its property ends, or it's really a kind of a driveway, the township's driveway, so that they can access their property. It's terminable at will by the township, so if the township finds that at any time it's not convenient or that it doesn't want, to go on with this relationship, it can terminate that. And it requires the licensee to bear all costs associated with it, including the initial legal costs. So really, it was at no cost to the township to enter into this agreement. And this amendment updates the agreement to reflect a change in the ownership of the entity. We structured the original agreement so that it couldn't be assigned or transferred to another entity if there was a sale on the property or something like that. So really, our understanding is there'll be no change in the management of the company. I believe his name is Matt Haug, H-A-U-G, if I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. Am I?
Pun intended.
Unfortunately, no. It's kind of a strict interpretation, so we're bringing this amendment forward just to change that one piece of it. All the other terms will remain the same. So it's on this agenda because it's time sensitive. Our understanding is the closing is going to occur effective with the new year. And so they're in a rush. So to preserve flexibility with the next 5 days or so, we recommend that the board approve this subject to final attorney review and approval. And if there's anything form-wise that needs to be taken care of, we can do it in the meantime.
Thank you, Counselor. Is there a motion to approve the amendment to the license agreement with Binney Road Investments LLC, subject to final attorney review and approval?
I'll move. Second.
Okay, so the motion was made by Trustee Day and seconded by Trustee Drake. Is there any other discussion?
No.
Okay. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Day?
Yes.
Trustee Drake?
Yes.
Trustee Fixmer?
Yes.
Trustee Harney?
Yes.
Supervisor Shaw?
Yes. The motion carries and the amendment is approved, subject to final attorney review and approval. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so the motion was made by Trustee Harney and seconded by Trustee Drake. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, any abstentions? The ayes have it, and we are adjourned at 7:18 p.m. That's a record.
It was good.